Well, hello, this is a moment with our missionaries. And today we are certainly blessed to be with Dr. Khai. And Dr. Khai is from Myanmar. And boy, have things changed over there. Dr. Khai, it is good to see your face and to see that you are well.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so very much for this privilege.
So we have been praying for you as the military's come in and taken over. Tell us how you're doing and what is life like now?
Yes, it is. As you might all aware of our situation here in the country, and we have been through all this the COVID outbreak, and everything has been locking down because of the COVID. And on top of that, the military took the power on the 1st February, and since then we are in a very terrible situations. Especially we are located, we live in a junction place. This is a very good place for demonstrator or the protesters to take their stance in this neighborhood, and so that they can escape from either way. And every day we have protections on the streets. So many people, so many crowded people, and the police and the military trying to crack them down. And in order to crack them down, they have to show guns and tear gas and all this. And we are kind of like the battleground that we can hear. And when we hear those kind of gunshots and all this, is very, very unpleasant. And it's affect the heart of our children, especially. We, the grown-up people, so to say, is okay. But the children, and they never heard of and they never experienced it. And this is kind of, especially my daughter Kim is kind of having this anxiety, and which is not easy to cure right now. I don't know. So we are in these situations. Everything's all offices and those who are working in the office are kind of doing what we call is CDM, civil disobedience movement, and a lot of them are doing that, and but not all, not 100% yet. And so that means most of all the grocery stores and supermarkets and banks and being closed. So for our living, and we have to be aware, and we have to be ready, get ready, and in order to get the food that we need for our day-to-day need.
Right.
So far, the Lord has been so gracious, and He provided us for our daily need.
Right. So as I understand, grocery stores, things like that are closed, but once in a while, portable markets, food vendors will come through the area, and you have to know when they're there, get out there, get the things that you need when the opportunity is there to get food.
That is right. That is what we are doing. And we have to, they have to come early in the morning, and then they come and walk through the neighborhood and shout at us that they have such and such things, and so we have to look for them and buy from them immediately. And even this morning, I went out to find some in the grocery store in the street, and about 6:30, the police and the military are there on the streets already. And when I saw them, it's very, very unpleasant to me. And I don't know how long we will do this, but I believe that God will take care of us, and He is in control of everything, and He holds our futures.
Yes, He does. And obviously, difficulty with the banks closed. you got to get your money from an ATM if the ATM is working, to even have the funds that you need. So life is very changed for you, let alone all the COVID problems, all this military problems and everything being shut down. So know that we will be praying for you about that. Also, I know internet, obviously right now we have it, we're able to talk, but you have it very limited. They only allow you to have internet so much each day. Is that how it works?
Yeah, that is right. They start giving this morning like 9 a.m. and we'll get internet, and even that is a very slow connection. We'll have a regular connection for 1 hour or 2 hours, and later they will slow it down and to say that we give that the internet, but actually it does not work properly.
Right. So here, this is late Thursday night for me because we're 11 and a half hours difference, but it's the time that we can make a connection. And I am so glad that we could. So tell us, how can we best pray for you? I know there's so many things, but could you point to just one or two things as a church we could be thinking and praying for you and your family?
Okay. Would you please kindly pray for our safety first, and that, and we are not allowed to go outside, and every street, every corner of the street, and there are police and militaries, and we are not allowed, and we do not dare to go out. And in that situation, that if any supplies, the food and all the vegetables, portable vegetables shoppers, and if there's shortage, and we'll be in very difficult situations. Of course, we have prepare some rice and cooking oils and some beans and all those staple, the main, but there are some veggies and all the other stuff that we need. So please pray for our safety and for our survival. I would say for our survival. And
certainly be praying for you and your family as you're right in the heart of a very difficult situation, that God will give you that safety and protect you and your family and continue to provide the food that you need and even opportunities as you come across other people to be able to share what God is doing for you and how God can use this through you for your fellow countrymen.
It is. And please also pray for my daughter, Kim.
Yes.
And yes, she's some kind of mental related and over anxiety problems, I would say, and for her health. And it is good that right now, all the Buddhists, the Muslims, and the Hindus, and the Christians, and they all are united. So there is no religions.
Right. Right. I imagine both COVID isn't as big of a deal right now, and religion isn't as big because you have this to deal with.
That is right. And we do not know where the COVID gone. Before this, we used to have that thousands and thousands of virus affected every day. But since February 1st, and we do not have that result, we do not have that test being done, and right. I don't know.
Well, we will trust God through it all and know that Fellowship Bible Church stands with you. We're praying for you, and you're near and dear in our hearts, and we will be lifting you up, okay?
Great. Thank you so very much. And I really thankful to Fellowship Bible Church and Pastor Everest, Pastor Van Brasius, my friend, and all the elders, board of trustees, and all the members. Thank you so very much for your support and prayers. And whenever we have a chance, right now it's very difficult and to be in the ministry because we are locked down in the house. But I'll certainly assure you that we, as much as God has give us the time, and we still have the energy, and we still have the time, and we'll work for Him, and we'll labor for Him.
Amen. Well, thank you. Good to see you. Stay well, my friend.
Thank you so very much. It is very much encouraging word and seeing you. And when I see your face, my friend, I feel very much comforted.
Amen.
It is just a big encouragement, my brother.
Well, this has been a moment with our missionary.